In this video, I'm going to teach you the 4 things about credit repair that you should know in 2024. Let's begin. The first thing that you need to know is that Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax are not the only credit reporting agencies you can dispute with. If you're watching this video, I'm sure you know about Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. And if you're in the process of getting your credit restored by sending them dispute letters to have negative information removed from your credit report, then that's great too. However, most people don't know that there are other credit reporting agencies you can dispute with to have negative items removed from your credit report. For example, if you have medical collections that are on your credit report that are keeping your score down, you should be sending disputes to MIB Incorporated. This is a credit reporting agency that's known to disseminate information for medical collections that may be on your credit report. Including this agency in your dispute process can increase your chances of getting negative items like those medical collections removed. So if you have medical collections, send your dispute letters to MIB Incorporated at this address on screen right now. But MIB is not the only secondary agency you can include in your dispute process. Another one you can look into, let's say if you have utility bills on your credit report, is an agency that is called NCTUE. That's NCTUE, and I'm going to leave the mailing address for that credit reporting agency on screen right now. And another secondary agency you could look into, this one is actually more common than most. Let's say if you have a bankruptcy on your credit report, is a secondary credit reporting agency called LexisNexis, and I'll leave the mailing address for this agency on screen right now. Now, before we get to number 2, there's just one thing I need for you to do. And that's if you need credit repair and you don't want to do it yourself, head over to takeoffinancial.com to book a free call with me and my team so that we can assist. The link to the website is going to be in the description below. Back to the video. The second thing that you need to know about credit repair in 2024 is that paying collections on your credit report hurts your credit more than it helps it for a couple of reasons. For starters, let's say you have an $1,000 collection account on your credit report and you pay it back in full. Paying that collection will not make it a positive account because whether a collection is paid or unpaid, it will always negatively affect your report. Secondly, paying a collection account does not guarantee that the account will be removed from your report. Unless you get a pay for deletion agreement from that debt collector agreeing to remove the account from your credit report once a certain payment is made, there can be situations where you pay the collection account and not have it removed from your report, and I've seen this happen countless times. Third, payments on a collection account actually validate that you owe the debt. So if you make payments on a collection account either while disputing or before you start disputing, it makes your ability to get the account removed that much more difficult because you've now given the debt collector proof the account is yours. Otherwise, if it wasn't, why would you make payment on it? And fourth, which is the biggest one of them all, each collection account comes with what's called a statute of limitations. So this is a set amount of time that each debt collector has to legally pursue you for whatever debt that you owe. Now, this number varies from state to state, but whenever you make a payment on a collection account, whether it's for $1 or even less than that, you reset that clock, giving the debt collector more time to come after you. Now, regardless of how you decide to approach the account, it's still debt that you owe. But my rule of thumb is try to get a pay for deletion agreement in writing before making any payments on the account so you can ensure it gets removed once payment is made. And if you can't, work to dispute the account off of your credit report yourself. The third thing you should know about credit repair in the year 2024 is that personal information is one of the biggest things keeping you from getting the results that you want. So at the top of every credit report is a personal information section, and in that section your credit report should only have one name, one address, and one employer. However, that's very rarely the case, and most people have multiple names that are misspelled, addresses they don't live at, and employers that they don't work for anymore. But why does that matter? Well, it matters because more often than not, that excess personal information can be connected to accounts you're struggling to get removed. Remember, in the dispute process, credit reporting agencies are looking for any and everything to verify that the account you want to get removed is accurate and should stay on your report. And in this case, excess personal information can and will be used against you. So we want to get that removed expeditiously. And the easiest way for us to do this is by calling into the credit reporting agencies and having them remove it over the phone. You get on the phone with a representative and simply just explain to them that you have one name, one address, and one employer that you would like to have all the excess information that doesn't line up with what your current information is removed from your report. Or you can head over to ChatGPT and type in this prompt. Hey ChatGPT, I have a bunch of old names, addresses, and employers on my credit report. Please create me a personal information update request letter that I can send to the credit reporting agencies and have them removed. And from there, the AI will create a letter for you. Now here's the catch. When you ask the agencies to update your personal information, it's not a dispute, it's a request. So unlike a dispute letter that you can only send out every 30 to 35 days, with a request letter, you can send it out as many times as you would like to have the information updated. And the fourth and final thing that you should know about credit repair in 2024 is that calling in to dispute inquiries on your credit report is more effective than sending in letters. If you have inquiries on your credit report that aren't connected to open accounts, you can have them removed either by calling into the credit reporting agencies or by sending dispute letters. Now remember, when you send a credit repair dispute letter, the credit reporting agencies have 30 to 45 days to respond to your dispute, meaning that if you send a letter for inquiries to be removed, you have to wait at least a month for them to give you an update. And from my experience, even then, there's no guarantee that the update will be them telling you that they've removed the inquiries from your report. Whereas if you call in, you can have those same inquiries removed in 24 to 72 hours. All you have to do is ask for the special services department of whatever credit reporting agency you're calling into. And once you get connected to the right representative, explain to him or her that these inquiries are unauthorized and you would like to have them removed from your report. And as a heads up, there will be times where you get a representative that's going to give you pushback. When this happens, please do not stress. This is extremely common. All you have to do is take the phone, hang up, and call back until you get with a representative that complies. And usually for me, I've never had to do this more than 2 to 3 different times in a row before I got connected to the right representative that was willing to go ahead and remove the inquiries. That's all for this video, family. Remember to head over to takeoffinancial.com to book a free call so we can help you get your credit restored. But until next time, peace.